Hello everyone, it's GameKoi, and welcome back for a slightly different kind of video to my usual stuff. If you were unaware, I recently finished Persona 5 Royal, which is probably the longest game I've ever played. It took me something like 130 hours to finish it. And we had the idea that I was gonna make a character tier list. I did actually plan this out, so that's what we're gonna be doing today, making a tier list of all the characters. A few disclaimers before we start. Obviously there are gonna be, major spoilers for basically the whole of Persona 5 Royal, so there, you've been warned. Generally, most of the content on my channel is family friendly, but this game is 16 plus, so that's just a heads up there. Okay, let's get into it, I think. Alright, so I was debating on the order I was going to do this tier list. I don't want to go from top to bottom, because then I feel like I'll run out of stuff to say. And I don't want to go from bottom to top either, because my bottom tiers are really obvious. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and go in the order you meet the characters in the game. Roughly, that is what we're going to go for. I think that could be fun. Alright, well, to start things off, I've got my guy Joker. Well, he's the protagonist, right? So he's got to go pretty high up. I think, yeah, I decided to put him in A. Because I think he'd be a really fun guy to hang out with. Like, he must have the craziest stories after finishing the game. I mean, can you imagine? Right, he goes home to his parents and they're like, so, what were you up to in Tokyo? And he goes, yeah, so I kind of killed God twice, got arrested a bit, changed a bunch of people's hearts. I mean, he's obviously not going to say this to his parents, but he would just be a very fun guy to hang out with. He's generally well liked by most of the cast. I think Joker's one of those characters where if I saw him in real life, I think I'd want to hang out with him. Can't say that for a lot of my other favourite characters in this game. Okay, right, hang on. Who does he meet next? Oh, he meets Ryuji. Okay, Ryuji also goes in A, because he's the OG. He is Mr. For real. For real? I was upset with him for quite a chunk of the game, when it was the beach scene and stuff. I did not enjoy that. And also, when he just kept arguing with Morgana, then Morgana just left. Why did he do that? But apart from that, I really enjoyed his confidant. It was one of my favorites in the whole game. I think he's the only Phantom Thief well, more on that later, but the only sort of main Phantom Thief that I actually got to rank 10, so I got to see all his awakenings and stuff, which is really cool for him. Big fan. I'm just checking that I didn't miss anything out, because I properly prepared for this video. I made some notes. I was going for it. So, it's got to be good. Okay, after Ryuji, well, technically On, right? Technically On. Right, On. I'm really sorry, On. You're going in C tier because your confidant was so boring. I didn't finish her confidant. Maybe it gets better in the last few ranks, but I don't know, she just annoyed me quite a bit. She was so cool in Kamoshida's palace. She went for it. I was such a big fan. But then, after that, she wasn't really that exciting. And, yeah, I don't know. Sorry, On. Maybe my opinion of her will change next time I play through the game. And I actually bother to do her confidant. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, maybe. Okay, now Morgana, right? Morgana. Okay, yes, the little cat guy. Hello. Right, he's going in B tier, cause I did not like him going Lady Anne every single time she was, in a 5-meter radius. He just annoyed me quite a bit. He's a lovable little guy. He did take 20 years to go through character development, but I think it was worth it. He'd probably be an A. If not for the whole arc where he just leaves everyone and goes and sees Haru and tries to do Okumura's palace, that seemed to be just a bit whack, I don't know. But the whole reveal about his origins was so cool. Yeah, maybe he should be higher. I don't know. I'm leaving him in B. I tried to plan this set as a good spread and I don't just put everyone in S, because let's face it, I probably would put well, not everyone. There's some characters I absolutely despise, but more on that later for sure. Okay, this is a real challenge for me if I can remember the plot of Persona 5. Oh, I guess I should probably do Velvet Room now, or at least Igor and stuff. Okay, hang on. Where did I even put them? Oh yeah, I put them all. I put Igor in C. I don't know if this is nice Igor or pretend Igor that was actually yelled about. He was interesting. He was really interesting as a character. Why is he next to On? Maybe I should put him higher. I don't know. I don't know. I want to see him in the other Persona games. I feel like I was robbed of my hangout time with real Igor. He seemed like such a cool guy. Fake Igor was very interesting, but he did not have to sit through all those palaces just so that Joker and Akechi would do a fight. That made me laugh. Like, he really just was, you know, messing around. I mean, they do keep saying it's a game. It was fun. It was fun. Yeah, his confidant was so funny. It was just randomly happened. The confidants that went automatically really made me laugh. Like, it would just be like, you reached rank 9 with Igor for no reason. I was just, okay, well that's really nice. Saves me having to go, you know, allocate hangout time to them, right? Okay, I'm gonna put the twins, I put the twins in, what? No, I'm putting the twins in C. I didn't do their confidant, so maybe they would go higher if I actually bothered to speak to them. But their confidant was hard, okay? You gotta bear with me. I had to give them the personas of the right skills, and I just kind of forgot to do it because I was doing all the other confidants. Well, not all of the others. I was trying to do the other confidants. I really could have managed my time better in this playthrough, is what I'm realizing when I'm doing this tier list. We'll do more Velvet Room later. There's still one more Velvet Room. Ooh, Persona 5 spoilers. Okay, maybe I should have started with all the Phantom Thieves. I feel like I am waffling way too much. Yeah, maybe we'll do all the Phantom Thieves in the order we got the Phantom Thieves, because I remember the order we got the Phantom Thieves, so I think I'm winning. Alright, Yusuke goes in S. It's a no-brainer. I am such a huge Yusuke fan. Every single cutscene he's in just becomes like 10 times funnier. He's just iconic. Obviously he was cool in the palace they introduced him in, but he was just so interesting. I'm so mad I didn't manage to finish his confidant. I think I was on rank 8 or 9 or something. I'm really sorry, Yusuke. I wanted to see what your other personas were like, but next playthrough. But he's just so funny. Like, the whole situations he's in, it's just so brilliant. And his outfit's great too, which is more than can be said about some of the other Phantom Thieves. Okay, right. After Yusuke, they got Makoto, right? Yeah, they got Makoto. Where did I put Makoto? Oh, I put her in B. Yeah, I know. I feel really bad. I didn't finish her confidant either, but I got to the point where I had to reject her, which was a bit mean. Sorry, Makoto. Sorry about that. No, she's really cool. She got a whole motorbike. I think her outfit could have been more exciting, but I suppose it suits her. It's fine. She's got the motorbike. That's her, you know, that's the big standout moment for me when she had her awakening. Obviously, all the awakenings are really cool, but I was a huge fan of hers. It was very exciting. Obviously, the dynamic of her being Sai's sister was really interesting, and they actually did bother to explore that, which was cool. See sort of their interactions. And also, like, Sai's reaction to finding out that Makoto was a Phantom Thief. That was big. That was big. And finding her in her palace. Oh my goodness, this has become more about Sai than Makoto. Oh dear, this is not good. I did actually like her confidant. I liked that it was just her helping that one girl for most of it, I guess. I haven't finished all of it, but, you know. That was interesting. Very interesting. Okay. I swear her friend didn't even have a portrait, I swear. Like, did they even bother to give her friend a portrait? We'll have to go double check that. I really don't think they did. Okay. Then what? Who next? They got Thingy. They got Futaba. Yes. I'm putting her in S because hacker characters 10 out of 10, and also her development was so cool. I mean, her going from having sort of a palace because of all that distortion, and then joining the Phantom Thieves and just being super epic. Also, a better navigator than Morgana, because Morgana can't hack so that I win the battle, and Futaba can, so that's a win for her. It did make me sad, especially third semester. I got really sad when, like, her mum was alive again. And then we had to say, no, your mum's dead, and then she went, oh, okay. Well, she didn't say, oh, okay. See, Persona 5 Royal would have been a lot shorter if everyone just said, oh, okay, when they realised that they were in a fake reality, but it took significantly longer than that for them to realise, but it's okay. Understandable. Anyway, huge Futaba fan. She deserves it. She deserves to be an S. 100%. Okay. Phantom Thieves. We got a few. Like 3.
There's 3, actually.
3 Phantom Thieves. That's what I say, a few. This is not good. Alright, Haru's going in C tier. Fun fact about Haru, I kind of forgot to do her confidant. I think I got rank 1 about 4 days before the final battle because I really forgot that I had to go talk to her to start off her confidant because I didn't see it in the menu. I kind of forgot that she would have one. So maybe I would like her better if I you know, did her confidant. She had very minimal screen time, I think. Oopsies. That is not good. They actually did not give her much time. Also, she was, you know, they introduced her in Miley's favorite palace, so no bonus points for her there, but her outfit's cool. There we go. See, I'm finding good things to say about Haru. I like her outfit. Big fan. You know, the hat. I really want her hat. I mean, if I start talking about their clothes, I will just be here for a whole hour because I want so many of their outfits. Like, they have such good fashion sense in this game. Like, even Yusuke. And Yusuke is broke, right? But he has such good clothes. I don't know. Maybe that's why he's broke. Because he just goes, an artist has to have the best clothes. Or maybe he just finds them in his closet or something. I don't know. Maybe they just magically appear. Cognitive power or something. He's a phantom thief, right? Yeah, absolutely. Alright, so you might have noticed a change to the tier list for the next character. Akechi's definitely my favorite character in the whole game, if you couldn't tell. I think I spent the last few weeks just freaking out whenever he's in a cutscene, which is fair. I mean, no, he's definitely my favorite. Definitely, he's so interesting. The voice actor, in English at least, killed it so much. Like, oh my goodness, the range of voices you have to do to voice Akechi is amazing, and he absolutely killed it. Yeah, his kill count is probably the highest in the game, but he's very charming, and he has made a lot of deductions. And also, the fact that the major plot twist of Persona 5 is hinged around one line he says about pancakes, that's just brilliant.
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here! It looked delicious!
A few minutes later.
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes. Pancakes. I don't want to hear that word again for a long, long time.
Well, we're all fans, since that's what helped us figure out your bullshit.
And I really liked his interactions with Joker too. I mean, there was something going on there, that's for sure. Oh, actually, I have a very sad, I found out something very sad about the darts. So, those of you who might have seen the stream or the VOD where I play so much darts to rank up Akechi's baton pass in third semester, know that I really struggled because he kept hitting bullseyes and playing 701. Apparently, he's the only character in the game that will always pick 701 darts, which makes sense, you know, rivalry and all that. But also, apparently his AI is just that he will copy whatever strategy Joker is going for. So because I kept trying to hit bullseyes, because that was the easiest for me, he kept hitting bullseyes, so it's my fault he hit bullseyes, but it's because he's trying to beat me. No, I did not know that the characters played differently. I just thought they made Akechi good at darts. What on earth? They're putting all this character stuff in the middle of Persona 5 darts? What on earth? So there we go. That's your fun Akechi fact for the day. Come back next time for more. He's also really good at not dying. A pro at not dying, definitely. Best character at not dying. See, Morgana's also done the not dying thing, but I don't think Morgana pulled it off with as much flair as Akechi. Like, he has this habit of walking into your cutscene when you least expect it. So, and whenever he, you know, dies, he does that, right? And it's just, whoa, every time. So it's brilliant. 10 out of 10. Yep. Okay. We're going to start talking about Akechi now. More characters! We have so many left. I just looked at all the people left and there's so many for me to get through. Oh my goodness. How long is this video going to be? I don't know. Okay. One more Phantom Thief. Yeah, let's go. We're putting Sumire in B tier. Sorry, Sumire. I also didn't do her confidant. I actually got to rank 9. And apparently, I missed out on her showtime because you get her showtime when you get rank 10, apparently. I did not know. So I didn't really try. I kept seeing Akechi instead of her. So that's a bit of bias coming in. I kept playing darts also. And I spent a whole day like going to the jazz club near the end of the game. So I could have gotten rank 10. But I just didn't because, I don't know, maybe I wasn't that invested. She had the saddest backstory ever. Oh my goodness. I was actually speechless when they did her backstory reveal. I feel like she would be higher, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know if they did enough with her. She's so humongous on the royal box art, and then I just don't know. she's obviously central to the plot, right? As someone affected by like, Maruki's actions from really early on. But, she has some very interesting, cool cutscenes, especially, you know, I was such a huge fan when she showed up near the start and, you know, helped Joker get out of whatever mess he was in Inside Palace. That was so cool. But then they just kind of forgot about her for a lot of the game. They just kind of, you know, they put her in 1 or 2 cutscenes, then you don't see her for several months. Then you go, oh yeah, you're here. Which makes sense because they had to find a way to add her into regular Persona 5. But, maybe if they handled it better, I would have liked her more. Yeah, sorry. I feel really bad now. To everyone I'm putting in B and C, I feel really terrible. What on earth? Why do I feel bad about this? They're never gonna know I put them in these tiers. Okay, right. That's all the Phantom Thieves done. Let's move on to the Confidants. Okay, roughly. This is the most organized video I've ever recorded.
Real?
Okay, Sojiro goes in S. Let's go Sojiro. He has a brilliant confidant. Oh, the development from, oh, I'm just taking you in, you know, as a favor. If you mess up, I'll kick you out of the house, to completely being supportive and very helpful when finding out that, you know, we're Phantom Thieves, and basically being Futama's big, Joker becomes Futama's big brother, you know, and Sojiro is like so like fatherly. It's nice. I made so much curry and so much coffee, not just because they give you SP, but you know, just to hang out with the bestie. The character development is brilliant. 10 out of 10. Let's go Sojiro. Confidants. I don't know. I'm not doing these in any order. I'm just started shoving them. Alright. Sai also goes in S because I thought she was really cool. I really thought it was really, really cool. We did her palace, but then basically, you know, she kind of changed her own heart, I guess, because we didn't destroy the palace. The Phantom Thieves didn't destroy the palace. But then there's sort of no more distortion. She sort of believes in justice again. It's really good. And also those interrogation scenes were hilarious. Every single time you unlock the confidant, she'll go, so it looks like you must have met someone who knew about guns. Who is that? Answer me! Every time. You just get the confidant over away and she's like, hello! Every single time you get the confidants, she just does it. It's brilliant. The first few times it goes, oh, okay, just reminding me that we're being interrogated. And then it just became really funny after that. Anyway, huge fan of Sai. She's a really cool character. I was so happy when she said she was going to be a defense lawyer at the end. I thought that was really sweet. Anyway, there we go. Let's go Sai. Okay. Alright, Confidants. Oh my goodness. Finally gonna have some low tier characters. Let's shove them in. Goodbye Mishima. I got to rank 2 in this confidant, and I didn't want to get further because I did not want to investigate the maid leaflet or whatever. Like, what on earth? I don't want to do that. He's so annoying. He just keeps texting about things, and he's just really annoying. I don't know. I'm sure there are some Mishima fans, but I am not one of them. I would actually be so angry when he shows up on the screen. I would actively ignore him. Morgana keeps saying, "Ooh, Joker, you gonna investigate that leaflet?" No, I'm not going to investigate that leaflet, Morgana. Are you crazy? Anyway, goodbye, Mishima. You're going in D tier. All right, someone else in D tier. Go Oya. I think I also got to rank 2 in her confidant. I don't know. She didn't seem to have much of a personality besides being drunk and reporting. Maybe she has more of a personality if I stuck with the confidant a bit longer. But yeah. I wish Lola Escargot was a confidant because I like Lola Escargot way more than Oya. Oopsies. Also, you get so much money from mugging at Crossroads. I think I only did it once or twice for a Mementos mission, and I got so much money. Like, what on earth? Let's go. Joker making that cash. He has 50 different jobs, and no one fires him if he doesn't show up. Living the dream life, truly. Alright, Hifumi. She's going in A. Huge fan. I think, yeah, I ended up choosing her as a romance option. The only one, because I didn't realize you could date more than one of them, and also I did not want to do that. So we just dated her. She's really nice. I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't comfortable with the romance cutscenes in this game, but she was really nice in all the cutscenes and really cool. I liked how she plays shogi, like how I play Fire Emblem. I know Fire Emblem's a lot more, it's already got more like anime stuff in it than shogi, but like she literally played it like she was playing Fire Emblem, which is brilliant. Huge fan. She's really cool. Her whole arc with her mama stuff was interesting. I think she was one of the first ones I got pretty high up, where you have to actually go change someone's heart in Mementos. and I didn't realize that was a thing that happened in basically all of them, so I thought that was really cool. But yeah, she's so cool. I'm just a huge fan. Yeah, I just wish she goes to use case school. How crazy is that? Oh my goodness. Okay, more confidants. Away goes an A as well, because he's great. The whole thing about him being like he's a really caring father. What on earth? If you told me the scary gun guy was a really nice and caring father, I would not have believed you. But his whole thing was so cool. What on earth? The thing about the gecko, what? It was so cool. Also, Layer Cake, which is the music that plays in his shop, is just such a banger. So, you know, for having good theme music, you also get to go an A. Okie dokie. Right, more. We got so many confidants to do. Takemi's going in B. She's really cool until I found out that you could date her. I did not want to do that, so when she started edging towards that territory, I was like, no. So that's more the game's fault for her. We don't blame her too much, but she is really cool. I spent so much money on the medicine at the shop near the end of the game. I had something like 24 of this one medicine. I did not use all those. I don't know why I bought so many. I think I was really scared. But yeah, there we go. She's going into B. Let's go. Okay, Yoshida, he's going in A. I think he was one of the first confidants I got to rank 10, and I didn't realize that they all realized that you're in the Phantom Thieves. So when he started saying, "Oh, I don't want any more help from a Phantom Thief,"
Today will be the last day I'll request help from you. A member of the Phantom Thieves.
I freaked out fully. I was like, what on earth? It was so cool. But I'm just such a huge fan. He just, you know, he stuck to his values. And his dialogue at the end of the game was really sweet as well, about giving the fountain pen or whatever. That was so cool. What on earth? Anyway, my bestie. Oh my goodness, how many confidants are there in this game? This game is humongous. That's why it takes 130 hours to do it. Alright, so Kawakami's going in D. I didn't even unlock her confidant because apparently, well, at least in what Persona 5 the animation told me, is that I had to investigate the leaflet and she was the maid that was gonna clean your house. What on earth? That is the craziest plot twist. I mean, I didn't want to hang out with Mishima, but that was so crazy. So maybe her confidant is good, but I didn't do it. But I was also put off by the fact that she's a romance option. Then again, apparently the twins are a romance option. Like, on what planet is that okay? It's just not okay. Anyway, so yeah, I'm putting her in D because I can't forgive her. I forgave Takemi. I can't forgive her. She is your whole teacher. Come on! I don't care about her second job, but what on earth was I witnessing there? Right, this kid, I forgot this kid's name. He's that gamer kid that's got the most, like, the coolest hat. He's going in C. I kind of didn't get very far in his confidant either. Not because I didn't like him. On the contrary, I quite liked him. But, basically every time you rank up, you gain kindness points or something. And I wanted to max out my kindness stat at the point in the game where, you know, I interacted with him. So I kind of farmed him for kindness points, and then I forgot to hang out with him because there were characters I wanted to hang out with more. Sorry, I will remember your name next time and hopefully do your confidant. Maybe you go higher. I might have to revise this, who knows. 2nd edition. Yeah, I feel really terrible now. I just abandoned this whole kid who just was a fan of the Phantom Thieves and was sick of video games. Like, what on earth? I'm so sorry. He's just stuck in C. Oopsies. Oh, yeah, that fortune teller. I didn't do her confidant either. I didn't even start it, I swear. She full on scammed me. She was like, ooh, you can have the holy stone. And then it was some salt. What on earth? That was so mean. I just didn't feel compelled to speak to her at all. Yeah, I probably should have spoken to her. But I didn't. And that is why she's in D, because I did not speak to her. One more confidant? Yeah, how could I forget? Well, technically he's he's more than a confidant. He is the whole of Persona 5 Royal. That's what he is. It's Maruki. He's going in A. He's actually, you know, I mean, he's one of the most interesting characters in the entire game. I feel really sorry for him, but also, yeah, sorry we broke your, yeah, I've literally written down word for word. Sorry we broke your nice reality, and sorry about your girlfriend. Yeah. He's not higher because his boss fight was hard. And I hold a grudge. If you were so, you know, nice and stuff, and you were, you know, looked up to the Phantom Thieves so much, why did you make your boss fight so hard? But it's okay. We got, you know, got through his boss fight. It wasn't terrible. Not the worst boss fight for me in the game. yeah, he was just really interesting. His whole palace was very, very sad. When I had to watch those silly movies of all the sad stuff happening to him, what on earth? Yeah. Oh yeah, and his outfit was bad. That's why he's in A. Because ultimately, he's in A because when he, you know, got his persona out to fight, he had the worst outfit. See, I thought Akechi's outfits were really, really bad. I mean, thematically appropriate, but I thought they were terrible looking. Like, there's no way he thought of this, but I forgive Akechi. I think Akechi's a fashion icon compared to Maruki showing up in a duvet and a bucket. Oh my goodness, I just remembered how bad his outfit was. What on earth? Okay, so yeah, that's why he's in A and not in S. And definitely not in the Akechi tier. Okay. Alright, oh, only a few more. Okay, I guess I should start with the palace rulers that are all, you know, well, Sai's a palace ruler, but I like her, so she gets to go in S. The rest of the palace rulers, there are 2 empty tiers, so, I guess you can imagine where the palace rulers would go. Okie dokie. So, Kamoshida put the whole man in the bin. Actually, one of the worst ones. Even though he was the first one. And actually, I think even the game acknowledges that sometimes. There was a bit really late on when Morgana was talking about the palaces we did. And he was like, oh yeah, like when we had to change Kamoshida and Shido's hearts. It's like the first one and the last one were the worst. Like, even Morgana gets me. Absolutely horrible man, horrible, horrible man. I mean, there's a lot of horrible, horrible men in this game, but he's really a horrible, horrible man. Really horrible. Blah. Okay, go away. Right, so next up, I'm doing palaces in order. Oh yeah, Madarame can go in E. It was really funny how the game was like, oh no, he's so nice. There's no way he can be a palace ruler, and then actually he was just really horrid. That was interesting. His boss fight was really funny as well. just with the painting for a bit. Oh dear. Yeah, it's really horrible to Yusuke. And everyone else, like I think his palace had a really good way of conveying the scale of how bad he was. Because there was that whole section of all the portraits of all the pupils he had exploited. And it was humongous. What on earth? There were so many? That was scary. That was really, really scary, that. Okay, hang on. What is the 3rd palace in this game? I can do this. I can do this. Yes, I can do this. Thingy Bobby Kaneshiro. Yeah, he's going there too. I thought his palace was really fun. Maybe that's why he's not in F. Honestly, we didn't interact that much with him. Like, we had like 2 cutscenes. Anyway, his palace was, you know, fun. So that's why he's not in F. Because robbing a bank is always fun. But when it's in a bank in Persona, you get a sick soundtrack as well. So, you know, it's all good. It's all good. Okie dokie. My mind has gone blank. I feel like I have just forgotten the entire plot of the game now. Oh, yeah, Okumura is going in F because, he had the worst boss fight ever in the whole game. See, at least for the harder ones like Sai and, like Maruki at the end, I felt like I was better prepared. This one was so horrid, it took me hours. It was just ridiculous. Those silly robots that would die and they'd come back or they'd explode or something. It was really, really horrid. And while we're on the topic of Okumura, we can put Thingy. We can put, like, Haru's fiance in there too. He was horrid as well. Yeah, that's right. Madarame and Kaneshiro are above Haru's fiance. Wow, this is this is a strange tier list now that I'm thinking about it. I don't even remember that guy's name, but I didn't like him, so that's why. Okay, next up, in terms of palaces, we have Shido. Very bad man. Everything is his fault, actually. Yeah, his actions started off the entire game. It's actually everything is his fault. The more I think about it. So Joker being, you know, put on probation and all that and arrested was his fault because he was the horrid man at the start of the game. And then Akechi Akechi deciding to do his frankly terrible plan to go, you know, assassinate a bunch of people for him and then, you know, betray him at the end was also his fault for being horrible. So actually, yeah, everything was his fault. Well, except the, you know, the Yaldabaoth stuff, but that's okay, you know. Humans-wise, it was all his fault, so he's going in the bottom. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have put the palace rulers in the tier list, because they're all going to the bottom, so, you know, whatever. It's okay. Okay, so, other people, we have Thingy Bobby. What's his name? The principal. He can go in E or an F. Honestly, I wasn't that bothered when he got mental shut down. That's what I have to say. He can go in E. I feel like he wasn't He wasn't as horrible as those guys. Maybe that's just because he didn't have as much screen time as those guys. Okay, we've got a few, you know, miscellaneous characters. All right, so Jose can go in B because I thought he was really fun. It was fun going to his little shop. I don't know if there was more going on of him than what I saw, because he didn't have a confidant or anything. But he was fun to hang out with. Give him flowers. He really, really wanted flowers. And it was funny. He was like, "Good job!" I don't know. He made me laugh when he showed up with his silly little. Was he driving a bathtub or something? It looked like he was driving a bathtub. Okay. Right. This girl. I don't remember her name, but she was in Anne's Confidant and she was horrible. She was two-faced. She was like, "Ooh, Anne, I want to know your like workout routine for being such a great model." And then I was like, actually, I do this part-time, so I don't really have a workout routine. And she's like, "Oh." And then she basically gets Anne kicked out. So she was really horrid. So horrid. Yeah. Not a fan of her. So she's going to D with all the characters I also didn't like. Alright, got 2 left. I don't know how I'm gonna finish this. Oh no, maybe I shouldn't put Shiho in D, because I'm looking at who's in D, and they're all people I don't like, and Shiho, it's not that I don't like her, she's going in C, She made me very sad. I feel really sad when I think about Shiho. Maybe if I did Anne's Confidant, I would have seen her more, but you know, she's going in C. Anne's in C, it's only fair. Yeah, why? I have her written down as being in D. I feel terrible now. I'm putting her on the same level as Mishima? No way, no way. No way am I letting that happen. We're not, quite simply. Okay, Lavenza is going in C with the rest of the Velvet Room squad. Honestly, obviously didn't interact much with Lavenza. But, you know, that was so cool. The reveal of the twins being, you know, Lavenza split in half, that was so epic. What on earth? That was such a crazy reveal. Huge fan. But she was fun. I like how she has a big book. I don't know what's in the big book. This was never addressed. But, you know, I hope she's having a good time with it or whatever. Okay. And here we have it. The Persona 5 Royal tier list. It is probably kind of messed up. But, you know, I spent a little bit of time thinking about these. And I've made a few last minute changes. So it's pretty well balanced, actually. Like, it's not even that bad. Now that I'm looking at it, it's actually pretty good. Well, of course I'm gonna like it. It's my opinions, right? All right, but yeah, we managed to do the whole tier list. Let me know what you thought. And I'll see you guys around. Actually, unless that wasn't the end. We're gonna do Persona 5 Royal Hair tier list. I'm gonna wait. Where's reset? There. I've put 0 thought into this whatsoever, so we're just gonna go for it and go on vibes alone. Hair tier list! Very, very, very rushed hair tier list. Yeah, it's probably alright. I mean, I resisted the urge to make Akechi his own tier, because honestly, he probably... Think about it. He's a detective prince. He's a celebrity. He probably has the most, you know, complicated hair care routine of any character in the game. You know, he probably put some effort in. Alright, anyway, but yeah. I don't know why I did the hair tier list. Now that I've done it, I'm not sure. Alright, now we're done for real this time. We did both tier lists. They're all done. What have you guys have done differently? Let me know down below in the comments. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time.